I'm here in Brownwood, sort of central Texas, with Tom. And what were you telling me about a Taylorcraft, Tom?
My dad had a 46 PCD Taylorcraft with 85 on it, in it, and he had a...
Now, a Taylorcraft is a high-wing, two-seat airplane.
Yeah. He had the big baggage in it. He put myself in the baggage. I weighed 120 at 16. My brother weighed probably 145. My father weighed 160 or 70. My mother was 135. We taxied it off the ramp, and he says, let's see if it's going to float. It started to sink in the back of the float, so he put the power to it, and we took off. Now we had 3 hunting rifles. I held a turkey while we was taking off between my father and mother, frozen turkey, 18 pounds.
Of course, it was Thanksgiving Day.
We were going up for a Thanksgiving dinner at my friend's house, 80 miles above Moosehead Lake to Chamberlain Lake Farm.
In Maine? In
Maine. Yeah, so we took off, and she got off less than half a mile and had no problems. We just leaned up. We sat right up close to the front of the seat. We was right up.
I bet you did.
We were right up against the rear of that seat bar.
Yeah, to get the CFG right, to get on the step, on the float.
Yeah, and we was. I held a turkey up between my mother and my father, like that, holding my hand, so we get up on the step, and once it got off, we cruised up there about 85, 90 miles an hour.
Yeah. So this aircraft was on, what, 1320
yeah,
Edo floats?
Edo floats, 1320.
Yeah. So getting up on the step means that for an aircraft to, like a speedboat, in order to get it on the plane, you have to jiggle a bit,
yep,
and you've got to have the CFG right,
yeah,
or else you won't be able to get the floats up on top like a speedboat.
And we had... The nose tank was full, and my dad had 2 6-gallon wing tanks in the wings, and they were full because we knew we didn't have gas when we got up there to get back home with.
Well, that's unbelievable.
And luckily, we didn't catch a deer because we would have had to lug the deer home.
Yeah, but you would have gutted it first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've been down that road before. Yeah. Yes, well, I've got a Taylorcraft myself, which in fact is for sale, but she's in pieces, and I know that it's the best kept secret in aviation, and if I put it together, it'll be another airplane I'll refuse to sell.
There you go. I remember...
Anyway, you have just given me some Labrador tea, and it is absolutely superb. And these are the flowers and so on from the woods?
The leaves.
And what happens when you run out of tobacco, Tom?
I take that when I run out of tobacco. I take a piece of tin foil, make a homemade pipe, then I smoke the Labrador tea. It's good for a lot of it's really good for a lot of things because Carol looked it up on the computer, and I never smoked pot, and I was a little bit hesitant about smoking that because it looks a lot like pot.
Oh, I wouldn't know what you mean.
Well, I don't either, but, you know, I just, like, it was, when you don't have nothing, it's a lot better than nothing.
Yes, well, this is fantastic. I'm going to leave now, this little airstrip, and go and see Mr. Coleman, was it?
It's going to Randy Long.
Yes, with the view of doing some modifications to get this cub to go a little further each time I refuel.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and then, of course, Mr. Bush is just across there.
Don't fly there.
Don't fly there.
Oh, I thought I'd go and see him. I wanted to complain about the way he started an unnecessary war. Do you think I wouldn't be greeted with open arms, or would they be F-16s?
It's F-16, 24 hours of the day. We've been by there, and they were chasing us.
Were they really?
Yeah. They were looking.
Well, I'll just go low and slow.
Well.